everybody, welcome to day 25 of the foundation challenge. So it is actually lunchtime. It's 11:47. I have been very, very busy. We had some really crazy storms come through last night. So I was up for a lot of the night, well, I was awake, but I wasn't necessarily up because I was being lazy and didn't want to get out of bed. But anyways, so this morning I've only done 2 loads of laundry. I have 3 more to go, but I've done 2 loads of laundry, and I've made chocolate chip cookie cake ×2, and I made peanut butter swirl brownies ×1, and I made some banana pudding, vegan banana pudding for my boys for tonight. So we're gonna have a get together with my parents. It's a celebration for Father's Day tonight. And so for lunch, I've been really, really busy in the kitchen. So my husband was gonna run out to the store to grab some bananas and some other things. And I asked him, you know what, just go to Payway, get some vegetable fried rice. Everybody can eat some fried rice for lunch. So I'm not going to do that because I just can't really control the salt and all the stuff that goes into that. But what I am going to do, I asked him to pick me up a side of steamed vegetables at Payway. So obviously you could just make yourself some steamed vegetables, but a side of steamed vegetables. And then I went on Dr. Furman's website and found a sweet and sour, it's actually a sweet and sour cabbage salad recipe, and you're supposed to just make the sweet and sour sauce that's on here and whisk it together, and then you don't cook it. I'm going to heat it up because I'm going to eat my vegetables warm, but I'm also going to have it with some brown rice that we have in the refrigerator, and we also have some cabbage in the refrigerator. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for an A. I hadn't thought about that part. Maybe I'll put some beans with it, I guess. I bet you there's some edamame in there, and that will be just fine. And if there's not, I will just warm up like 1/4 cup of edamame, and that will be fine. I know that's not a cup of A, but it'll be good enough. That'll be good. So we'll have some edamame in there. For A, B is going to be the brown rice, and C is going to be a bunch of vegetables, and I will just put some cabbage with it. So I purposely did not eat breakfast today. I have not eaten yet today because I wanted to have my A plus B plus C meal at lunch and at supper. Well, technically at supper. I didn't really care about lunch so much. So I wanted an A plus B plus C for supper because we were having barbecue soy curls, and we're having corn that we're grilling outside, and we're having salad. So those 3 things work out really well for that, and I really wanted to save that and I wanted to be able to have the corn, essentially, is what I'm getting at. So I just didn't eat breakfast this morning, and that's fine. I'm not hungry at all. I'm getting hungry, but I'm fine still. So anyways, I want to tell you what was in this recipe for the sauce. It's super straightforward and easy. I don't know that it's going to be very tasty, but we shall see. So basically, like I said, I'm warming it up. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to just whisk this together. But 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of lime juice, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and it's supposed to be 4 tablespoons of date sugar. I don't have date sugar. I have dates that have been powdered. So this is technically not just the sugar. It's the entire date, including all the fiber and everything. It's just the date and got dehydrated and powdered. So this is not quite as sweet as if you were to take the sugarness out of the date and just use that, but that's totally fine. So I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of that, and then I'm going to heat this up. So when I get time, when I make food later, I will come back and let you guys know whether this is a good sauce recipe or not. Maybe I'll just make it and quick and warm it up on the stove and then come back and tell you guys about it before I actually get around to eating, because it'd be good to know if the sauce is going to be any good and whether I want to put it on my food before I put it on my food. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so the date powder really was not quite sweet enough to overcome the amount of vinegar and lime juice that I had in there, so I literally sprinkled a teeny tiny little bit of sugar across the top as it was coming to a boil, and I sprinkled a teeny tiny little bit of some brown rice flour over the top so that it would become a little thicker, so that it would actually stay on top rather than just run right off of the vegetables when I put it on there. So it's not like gorgeous or anything, but it's in my nice little bowl right there. That's what it is, and it does taste good. It is sweet and it is sour. It's got both pieces going on, which is super cool. Like, it really and truly, was it sweet that you got or sour? You get both like immediately. The sour lasts just a little bit longer, but you get the sweet and the sour, and then the sour note stays right through it. So that's great. I would totally do that. So that's, like I said, it was cooking a tiny little bit of sugar over the top. Don't do that if you actually use date sugar. And 4 tablespoons of date sugar might be too much, to be honest with you. I would start with 3 tablespoons, honestly. Maybe even 2, depending upon how much sweetness you like. You can always add more, you know? And then a tiny little bit of sprinkle of the flour because I was warming it up anyway and I wanted it to be thicker. So super exciting. I will show, well, I'll just put a picture of my food here because I've got leftover rice in the refrigerator that I'm going to warm up a cup of that, and then I've got some cabbage, and then depends upon how many vegetables come as a side of steamed vegetables. I have no idea. So anyways, that's it for me now, guys. Tonight, I don't know, I'll probably take a picture and talk to you guys when we go to exercise later about what it is that I had for supper, but like barbecue soy curls and corn and a salad and some strawberries. So there you go. That's what I'm planning on having. I did make, like I said, the chocolate chip cookie cake and brownie, a peanut butter brownie. I don't know. We'll see. I may or may not partake in that. If I get enough food in me vegetable-wise, I won't need any because I'll be like, oh, full. So we'll see. I'm not very good at saying no to. I'm so much better at just zero. I don't eat that, so I don't have it. But when it's in the house and I've made it and I know it's good and I know it's vegan, it's kind of a little bit more tempting. So anyways, we'll see what happens, and I'll talk to you guys about it later when we do some exercise. Well, hello everybody. So we are done with our celebration and we watched a movie and I had some yummy, delicious, wonderful supper. Yeah, it was super, super tasty. Oh my gosh, the corn from the grill was so awesome. Go under challenges or programs. That's one of the two. Try challenges first. No, programs, sorry. Anyways, we watched a movie on Netflix with our oldest son, who's 13, and it was PG-13. It was probably still not completely and totally appropriate with some of the sexual innuendos, but I don't know. How far do you go to? I don't know.
It's gotta start.
Yeah, it's got to start someday, my husband says, which is very true. It's just, I don't know. Whatever. He goes to public school. I'm sure it's not anything he hasn't heard at school. So there you go. So we're going to do a fast-paced cardio workout today. It's definitely past my bedtime, but this one has 6 side jacks followed by 4 jumping jacks, and it does that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So here, let me let you guys take a peek at it. So that is what it is that we're going to be doing. I don't think that this will be too terribly difficult, but I will come back and chat with you guys in a few minutes. I'm not sure if it's 3, 4, 5 or 3, 5, 7. So we'll take a look at that before we get started to make sure that we do the correct amount to try and get to level 3 exercise, seeing as I pooped out at the party yesterday at just at level 1. So let's try and do a little better today. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so we are done. We did 7 sets. Breathing a little bit hard. My heart rate's up a little tiny bit. Nothing too exciting though. So yeah, we're about done for the night. I'm actually getting pretty tired. So anyways, I will see you guys again tomorrow for another day.